But I believe if we expand our saltiness, if we start being the salt, and God will start to change our nation. And literally, mo usap na igsoon. Kaya ka nang wanto ka US, dili na lang ka wanto dito para magtrabaho, wanto ka dito para mag-shopping. Kaya kita ngayon, kanta mag-banding ta. Asa mo ta mag-banding ta, Pastor? Nanawag sini. Sige, Pastor, asa man, diya lang sa Gaisano? Sa Gaisano, dito ta sa Paris, mananawag sini dito. Are you there? Kaya kita, tungod kay kita, ang mga Pilipino, dagko na tag-sweldo, then dagko kay ang standard of living, dagko po kami ng sweldo din sa Pilipinas. Mabot sa point kanang traffic sa ato kay British, kanang cook sa mga restaurant Singaporean, dayon kanang mga street sweeper nato, mga Amerikano. Are you there? Then kanang mga health worker nato, kanang nasa ospital, kanang trabaho niya sa ospital kay mga Spanish. Ano man? Kay grabe ginabless sa Ginoo ang atong nasod. Ingon siguro ka, Pastor, grabe po ka mga andoy. I want you to understand mo na potential sa tuwang nasod. Don't you know that we have the biggest reserve of hydrogen gas in the Marianas Trench? The deepest point or the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean, it's here in the Philippines. And what's down there? There's rich of hydrogen gas. Then that's the next more future of energy. Now, when kumatap nato na, we will become a sustainable country, literally. Then I heard this from one of my friends na suod po sa mga leaders sa among syudad. Ingon niya, you know what? Sa tinud-anay lang actually. Ngano man bisan gamay kay tanga nasod, ngano man ang China magka-interest sa ato ang mga isla. Have you heard that in the news? Ngano man jud dako naman jud kayo ang China, nga gamay man kay tanga ano. Layo naman jud kayo ng Scarborough Shoal, ngano man jud gusto nila ang kunon nga ilaha. Are you there? I want you to see this in a different perspective. You know why? If ingon nila, ang oil daw sa Middle East, daghan mo jud kayo na. Pero daw, ang oil daw din sa Pilipinas, mas lalong daw, ay usara daw na ang iyang ginadaluyan. In other words, kung ma-drill daw na ito ang atong oil, even ang tanang oil sa Middle East mo flow na padulong sa Pilipinas. And we can really get that. Gano'n man ang China magka-interest atong mga isla? Because grabe kayo ang... Kung wala yung oil diha, kung wala yung natural resources diha, wala sila pakialam na ito. Are you there? That just shows how rich a nation we are. Hindi lang natin alam. Kasi wala tayong makialam. Dapat karon so makialam natin, dapat makita natin nga dako dapat ang future, and for so long the devil has been blinding us. Nga OFW ra mo pirmi. Luoy kay kang nasod. Squatter ra ka, di ka pwedeng madato. Gamay lang ang pwedeng madato, katulong mga mugbo kapilido. Kinahanglan igsoon na mga tagiyaw mga mall ang apelyido Procopio. Are you there? Mga Ascabano. Mga Ariola. Are you there? Tingnan ko dapat ang laki ng future mo, kapatid. Pero igsoon, dili ni mahitabo nga kanabitang matulog lang kapag matanim mo lang nadato na daw Pilipinas. Dili na mahitabo yung una na igsoon. How will this happen? If the church will start to see this vision, and we will start to rise up and do our purpose of winning souls and making disciples. Inflict change in the 7 areas: government, medical field, education, in the schools, in the arts and the media, and all in the 7 areas. If we will change those streams, if we will heal the water, kaya sa Biblia kita ang asin sa kalibutan. And when we start healing the water, I tell you, we will start change that will happen in our nation. And we are starting to see it. Wala pang manggaling nag-impact ang JICL movement sa whole Philippines. I want you to understand this. Last year, na ay tulog regional conferences sa JICL other than the national conference. Luzon Conference, isa. Visayas Conference, isa. Mindanao Conference, isa. That was last year. This year, grabe ang breakthrough. Sa Luzon, na ay tulog regional conferences. Sa Visayas, na ay tulog regional conference this year. And sa Mindanao, na ay tulog na nahuman ang regional conference. Ang Southern Mindanao in conference last April, I think, dito sa Davao. The Northern Mindanao Conference here in Cagayan de Oro. The Western Mindanao Conference in Pagadian. And Bishop Oriel said, kining siyam ka mga regional conferences ng total in attendance of 60,000. And God is starting to do something in our nation. He's starting to change our nation. And if you notice, this has never happened in our nation. Even our economy is getting better. Pastor, I'm not feeling it. Because it is just starting yet. Hindi pa natin ma-feel ang effect. But people in the investing world are already feeling it. If you know what's happening in the stock market last year, even the first quarter of this year is a very good year for the stocks. We received the best rating in investor confidence. And that is why so many investors are flocking in our nation. And I really believe God is showing us a picture of what is to come. Amen? Exxon, really, this will become a nation that will be looked up by so many people. Even the last JICL Asia conference, Pastor Lawrence Kong said that one day the Filipinos will invade the world. They declare that, and they really believe that because they are starting to see something is happening in our nation. And I want you to understand, Pastor, dako raman kayo ng nation. I want you to understand that we will change the entire nation one city at a time. In our city, we are doing our part to change Pagadian. Friends, if ang tumong lang namo is church growth, dili na mi mo anhi dinhi. Are you there? If ang among tumong lang, ang among church mo tubo, ngano pa man mag-mentoring ni? So may labo ka mo sa iligan. Are you there? But we are doing this because the vision that God has placed in our hearts is not just for our church, it's not just for our city, it's not just for Mindanao, but it's a vision for the entire nation, that we will rise up to our calling, that we will become a blessing to so many nations. Iginay mo katapan ikaw ang pag-asa sa iligan. Muna kung kanamit ang panahon na tapulan kag bangon, inang pagalingon, bangon na, Congressman. Amen? Ayaw kalimti ang 2 Kings, ikaw ang pag-asa. Muna mulay panahon magbinuwang. Kaya kung magbinuwang ka, you are delaying what is supposed to happen sa imong syudad. Padatuon sa Ginoong iligan, anuman na amangguga. Go beyond even your church. God will use your church to make an impact. Literally to the point na usbon sa Ginoo ang even the political arena. Na ma-erase ang power sa kwarta sa politics. And it will be won because of righteous people that will stand up for righteousness. And how will that happen? If we will grow in quality and if we will grow in quantity. Say to the person next to you again, ikaw ang pag-asa ng iligan. Amen? Napay mga asin dining namita? Exxon, how many are we? 250, 300 right now? Kanang 300 na asin, Exxon. Next year, that can become, if you multiply that by 12, how many is that? That's 3,000 kapil. 4,000. Matang na to 4,000. If you just do your part, win souls, make disciples, build your 12 for 1 year. The next year, build your 144. Before you know it, kaya na ninyong magbuot kung kinsa gusto niyang mahimong mayor. Mayor nga na'y kahadlok sa Ginoo ug na desire for real change for our nation. Amen? Ginawali kong katapat, ikaw ang pag-asa sa iligan. Kunang ayaw na pagbinuang. Asa mga estudyante, taas ang kamot sa mga estudyante. Kamu ang atong future heroes sa iligan. Kunang ayaw na pangupya. Kaya kung karon tikasan na ka, kung ikaw na inanitong samot kang mahimong tikasan, inang katapat kung estudyante ka pag tinaron na. Taas kamot ang balik sa mga pag-asa ng bayan. Walay malate ha? Walay absinot ka estudyante. Pag tinaron, be the best student that you are. Learn everything. Be the best that you can be. Use your wisdom to inflict positive change for Iligan City. Dream for your city. Yun pa naman ang tagline karon sa Pagadian. Kay actually, if you're in Pagadian, yun pa nila murad of Singapore ang iyang setup. Kay by the bay, then up will bukid sa Kingdom. Kami were just making this as a murad tagline. Let's make Pagadian as Singapore of Mindanao. It may be a wishful thinking, but we will desire that. We will dream for that, and we will work hard for that. And how will that happen? If we win souls and make disciples, and God will start inflicting positive change wherever we are. Kanang isang ka mabutang bitaw sa world na one of the tourist spots, Iligan City. Kanang dili na kahadlukan, ayaw tarang Iligan, kanang mga bomba din na. Kung mga tutang Iligan, kay grabe nindot kaya. Nga daw Disneyland din ha. Na din ha, pinakanindot na water park. Are you there? Kanang imong team, kanang timuga, papaninduton pa ng maayo na to. Amen? Nadayuha ang mga Tagalayan nasa mudayo din because of how rich and how blessed a city this is. I want to end with this dream. Inang katapan, dream. Ang puhunan na ito isundam ko. Go beyond the four walls of your church. Dream, conquer, win souls, make disciples. As a student, dream, win souls, and make disciples. As an employee, dream. Isa sa mga 144 ni Bishop Oriel, ingon niya, Bishop, murag mo-resign ko sa akong trabaho. Ano man? Ako nang gitrabaho kay Christian company magod. So, di ba Christian company mo man gusto nimo? Sa Bishop, ninot pa ng Christian company pero kaapan lang, wala na ko i-win. Puro naman ko ni Christian. Gusto ko mo trabaho sa kumpanya kanang dili Christian na company para na ako'y ma-win. Grabe ang heart and soul. Grabe ang desire for nation transformation. Recently, we were in Manila. We have there our network gathering for 2 days. And nakita na mo ang mga batanon students like most of you here. Grabe ang 2 days na walay tulganay. Hinakutay, pinasanay. They mobilized more than 8,000 people. They gathered in Cuneta Astrodome. Isa nagpadagan mga estudyante lang. And nahuman na lang ang conference ni isa walay girecognize. Grabe ang pressure, but everyone is smiling. Walay tulog, but everyone is smiling. Everyone is working hard. And when you ask them, why are you doing this? For 2 days conference, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they have 3 Sunday services. Pagka Sunday service, ako'y nag-preach sa Sunday morning. Nangutana ko sa worship team, kumusta? Sa pastor, wala pa may tulog, ikan pa may kuneta. Set up the immediately for the service. And I was like, wow, where are you getting your energy? Why are you doing this? Pastor, we are doing our part for national transformation. Grabe ang desire. Makaano ka ba? Grabe, Lord. Mga day, these churches are growing. Ano man, lalong kayo ang vision. They're not doing it to be recognized. So what if ma-recognize sila or dili? They're not doing it to just grow their church. They're doing it because they are dreaming that one day the Philippines will be changed. There's still hope. do your part. And then one day we will wake up with a brand new Philippines. And we can really say, it's really more fun in the Philippines. Why don't we all stand right now? Say to the person next to you, it's more fun in the Philippines. Inay katapat, good job, millionaire. Ina sa ibang likod, good job, millionaire. Igsoon, dili na mahitabo, sa usalamang ka-aksidente mahitabo na, tungod kay sugod karon na ata pananawon, dili na ta mga butak, mudamgo na ta sa tuwang syudad, mudamgo ta sa tuwang nasod, that one day, we will become a rich nation, because we will never stop winning souls and making disciples. Amen? Are you one with us, JCIL? Para sa Diyos at bayan. Amen? I'm not doing this, kimudagan ko, no? Para sa Diyos at bayan. Amen. Why don't we all lift up our hands right now? Come on, lift up our hands to the Lord. I want you to ask God, Lord, open my eyes. Come on. Let this be your prayer right now. Ask God to give you a vision. It's never too late to dream. Dili paulahin ang mga niluig. Begin, close your eyes right now. I want you to close your eyes. No one looking around. I want you to begin to picture in your mind Iligan City. For so long, Iligan has been known as a place na dili tanan kampantimuan because of the threats. And even I was told today na red alert ang Iligan because of the threats of bombings. And every time I hear that, my heart is crying, Lord, when will this end? When will we reach a point na kampante mi? Because Mindanao will be a city of peace. The promise for Mindanao is the land of promise. That's our destiny. We have the best beaches here, if you just don't know. We have the best place for natural resources. Best potential. But we need to rise up as God's people. Let's conquer our city. Let's conquer Mindanao. Begin to picture in your mind right now a prosperous sa Ginamuang Ilig. Several buildings will rise up. Theme parks will rise up. Nang maabot na 50% sa mga tao sa Iligan are foreigners and tourists coming because they are wondering what's happening in Iligan City.